Alrick Show, inspiration.
Here's a thoughtful reminder. As we rise stronger after Hurricane Melissa, trust Duracell to help keep recovery moving. Duracell lasts 10 times longer. Distributed by Carimed Group Limited Consumer Division. And now for the show.
Hi, I'm Alrick Mackenzie and welcome to this special edition on Hurricane Melissa. It's now days since Hurricane Melissa passed and it's just before sunrise and we're leaving Kingston where life still seems pretty normal. We're trying to get to some of the hardest hit communities that Hurricane Melissa devastated. We're hoping to get into these areas as quickly as possible, but many roads are still broken, many communities still buried in debris. We're bringing food and toiletries to share with families in need, offering support and strength as they begin to rebuild.
As we arrived in the tourist hub of Montego Bay, we noticed the new reality of long lines leading to fuel pumps. Melissa left some service stations reeling and out of service. This kindergarten and preparatory school was just not prepared for a Category 5 onslaught. The team traveled away from the northern urban coastline of St. James and inched our way southwards through the communities of Wilshire, Anchovy, Mount Carey, Montpelier, and Chester Castle. Neighborhoods where Melissa carved her lingering memories into the landscape. A tragic reflection of Venice, Italy. Not a city built for water, but a community invaded by it. Swollen rivers transformed roads into riverbeds. Trees and utility poles toppled from their once towering posture. Local vegetation stripped naked of their glorious green garb, and road signs unceremoniously relieved of their duties. This place of praise and worship now screams sacrilege. Yet, in the midst of ruin, a promise of hope and rebirth. Even as Hurricane Melissa leaves a narrative of fear and loss, we travel to unveil stories of human strength, resilience, and hope. Welcome to the Alrick Show Hurricane Melissa Special Edition.
Together we climb. Yes, we're one family. Yes, we're one family. Oh, the Alrick
When Hurricane Melissa made landfall in Jamaica, she did not just take roofs and roads. She shook hearts, routines, and realities. I'm here with Davia, who will tell us about her experience with Melissa. Hi Davia, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
I'm blessed. I give God thanks for life. But, you know, Hurricane Melissa come destroy us. We have to still hold on and do whatsoever we have to do. Well, I am here, as you see, I am here having a lot of work to do. My house is okay, but it's just like the flood came up and destroyed every furniture, mattress, bed, and so forth. Otherwise, from that, I am fine. And my family.
Davia was at home with her children when Hurricane Melissa arrived. She was hoping the event would pass without much disturbance. When wind force started to breach the doors of her home, hopes were dashed and she sprang into action.
This is the door. I'm set like this with one of my foot. And when the breeze blow my back so I push it back so I'm gonna tremble, Boy, I just want to know some two kids I'm hard. Even though my boys they do tears are flow. They report God do, God do, God do, God give me some strength. Me weak, but me still fight. I am alive today.
Like many other victims of Melissa, Davia misses the routine she enjoyed before.
I can't go get to cook my rice and peas and pork and blend up the carrot juice. So me have to do. But we still eat.
Right. So you'll have to go back to work soon. What kind of job you do, and how do you think you'll transition into that or go back to that?
To work? And I work at Anchovy in a what I call the place? Not a supermarket, but a storehouse. So the only thing that bother me now is this transportation. But this bus is out, my husband and family, but he is going to work. So, you know, and based on the transportation now, they are charging $1,000 from Bethel Town to Anchovy.
How much they usually charge?
Just $250.
It's $1,000 now.
Because the road is very bad. That's what they are telling us.
How will you manage that?
That's one hard to swallow. Well, I have to try to make him wait for me, bring me down in the morning, and I take my time, walk come up in the night so till I get ready to come home. Or he will come and pick me up.
Wow. What would you like to say to your community members of Bethel Town and to other, well, to people across Jamaica that Melissa would have caused a lot of destruction to?
When the storm is over now, Mom, I sing that show me where the God has brought me from to where I am now.
When the hurricane arrived, Davia's husband Fitzroy was away from home. Like many other public servants, he was at work, fulfilling his commitment to his fellow citizens.
When Melissa came, I was at work at Cornwall Regional Hospital.
Tell me about that experience at Cornwall Regional. You know, the hurricane is happening, you have patients and all of those things. What was the scene like at Cornwall Regional?
Very, very dangerous. Because when I look, debris was flying everywhere. Everywhere. I would dedicate myself to the work, you know. So I have to move the patient in closer to the walls, and because you know says part of the hospital is a makeshift part. I know the original building are finished it, so you know, whole hospital underwater.
And on your way home, what was that like? What you had to do to get home?
That's terrible now. Because for I reach a long hill, you have to start use up a machete, police, soldier, civilian, all of it just come together and just start chop. Parish council come pathway upon Long Hill and it come right at the border down there, so right check out down there, so after that terrible. We have to just chop all the way through.
You were at work and you had to keep contact with your family. When you couldn't get contact with your family, tell me what was happening to your to you.
I was so worried. But only one thing still. But we could keep contact with them. We did have a Starlink. So just show me have a Starlink. We could keep contact with. But once we reach a Long Hill, all communication cut off.
What do you think the rest of the days ahead and weeks ahead is going to look like for you and for other residents of the area?
Well, the only thing we need now is help. That's all. We have to give thanks to life. The only thing we need is help.
Christmas is coming.
No Christmas. You have to cancel Christmas till next year.
The Alrick Show.
Omega, now recovering in Chester Castle by her mom, was at home in Catherine Hall with her children during Hurricane Melissa. For her, the terrifying moment was the rising waters.
Water came into the house, the doors broke off, It's just terrible. All our things are flooded out, out. When I stand in my house, water was up to my shoulder. My big daughter say, Mom, we have to go. I said, Ali, hold on. Ali said, no, Mommy, no, it'll get worse. We have to come out. So we rushed to the front door and say, help. And a gentleman picked up my daughter. She's 9. My big daughter now took my little boy, who is 3, across the water, and we all go across. All I came out of the house with was with my phone. That's the only thing we came out of the house with. We were shocked because the water just gushed in seconds. I wouldn't even say minutes, but seconds.
So what's sleeping like now? Where are you guys staying? Because you'd have lost everything in the flood. What's happening now?
Well, I'm staying with my mother because their house was not badly damaged. So I'm staying with her for now.
So what are your hopes? What are your dreams for the days, the weeks, and the months ahead?
Like I said, whatever it takes, I just have to get it going. It's a natural cause. There's no one to be blamed. Life goes on. It's good that we're still here. Health is wealth, and we'll take it from there.
Grateful to be alive, Omega is now focused on picking up the pieces, literally.
This is the result of Montego Bay Catherine Hall, of the things I had. I do buy and sell. So most of these clothes were things I bought for resale. Here's a dress. I have a lot of other things. Here's a nice male shorts. I bought it for resale. I have shoes. I have a lot of other things. There's a blouse. Here's my daughter's school shoes. The big one, she goes to Rossi's. Here's my little baby boy's school shoes. He just started kindergarten. See my daughter dictionary here for the smaller one. Here's my daughter uniform. And the list goes on. I have a blow dryer. I bought it for her birthday last year. I told her I'm not buying her any cake. She must start having things. So I bought this nice blow dryer. We've lost it. And so it's just a whole lot. It's too much. It's just a whole lot. But like I said, we have to go on. Here's my daughter's passport. It's expired. But you know, sometimes they want it back when you're doing the renewal. So, but yeah, it's a whole lot. It's just a whole lot. Most of the white things, I'm having to throw them away. See this? It's a nice shirt that I bought for resale. I bought it off the Aeropostale site. Here it is. It's no longer good because this can't come back. That can't come back. So shoes that I would have to wear to work when I have to go in the office because I work from home. My computer is messed up totally. I put it on a high counter, but water still get up there and hit it off. It's a company's computer. I hope they're not charging me for it because I don't have it. So that's really what it is. See, I've started to wash clothes. I've washed a lot. I've washed some 2 days ago. Couldn't do anything yesterday. I was too tired.
Out of an abundance of caution, Sharon stayed with family friends during the storm. When she returned home, she was appalled.
The wall of the house is tear down and fridge, stove, everything just flat. Clothes wet up. Most of the things that I don't, the zinc them gone. I don't see none zinc for the house. Look, something is there, but there is no zinc, so we can't do anything.
Do you have children, and do you think they'll be able to help you?
May have children, but it's impossible for them to help me now. Because my son give me there to live into until everything finalized. But I don't see my son find that on this time blue. And I have one in New York. We can't get to nobody.
And they are unable to get to you?
Yes, so there is no service and no phone not picking up.
The clothes that you're washing now, this was the only thing that you saved?
It's not my clothes, it's somebody give me a little day's work to do. But my clothes, I mean, was some still don't dry, some swell up, so we have to just put them in a garbage and put them one side. So them up up at my house, but where me was living.
What are you hoping for yourself now?
Hoping to get somewhere for myself and just calm myself. Not because me was calming, but it's when you sleep and wait, there's something still behind. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Pauline raises chickens for a living. The flood waters swept them away in addition to the damages done to her home.
Tell me about your chickens, like how many chickens you had?
I had about 300 clean-up chicken already in the deep freeze. They're all spoiled because of the lack of current. I have 200 baby chicks. They died. So yesterday me even finished burn them out, yeah.
And this is what you do to survive?
Yes, yes.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 73.
73 now.
Yeah.
Pauline, how will you now pick up the pieces?
You mean put back the pieces together for me, not like the picking up things? Pick up like a rubbish.
Yeah.
I want to put back things together.
How do you plan to do it all?
I don't really have no plan yet, you know. I really have no plan yet. I wait and see what I can do. If I get a little help, I know I will get a great help because everybody wants a touch of help, you understand? But if I get a little help, I'll put back the cube on, you know, and start all over again with some chicks, you know, starting all over again. As they say, starting all over again. It's gonna be rough, so rough, but I know I will make it.
But Pauline, you seem very, you're still in high spirit. That's what I love. You're still in high spirit.
Yes, man.
You seem hopeful.
We're not going to stop, you know. As the poet did say, what is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows, you know. No time to see where woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to wait. So we have to take it from here.
Wow.
We have to take it from here. No time to wait.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
On the Alrick Show.
Today would have been a day of worship and praise here at St. Agnes Roman Catholic Church in Chester Castle, Hanover. But instead, there's no priest in sight, no church members either. But all we can hear instead of praise and worship is the worship of the roaring river just in front. Let's go on the inside to see what Melissa would have done to the St. Agnes Church. As far as I can see, only the pulpit is standing. The doors have bowed themselves at the altar. The cross is still standing, and I'm forced to stand at the cross as well. Hurricane Melissa totally destroyed the structure, a landmark in this community that would have served families for decades. What I know though, with my Catholic upbringing, this sets the tone for more prayer, and I can tell you that the residents, they are still praying. As I leave the pulpit of the St. Agnes Roman Catholic Church here in Hanover, I can just imagine that days before Hurricane Melissa made a landfall in Jamaica, residents would have sat in these benches praying that Melissa would have shifted her wrath from Jamaica. We're on our way to Bethel Town in Westmoreland to learn about the devastation that Hurricane Melissa brought to that community.
We traveled from Chester Castle, Hanover, across the border into Bethel Town, Westmoreland, the area where perhaps some of the strongest force winds struck the island. The scene was nothing short of post-apocalyptic. These scattered ruins mark the spot where Sharon and her partner Gary once lived comfortably with their children. The setting begged the question.
Where do you sleep?
No talk about the part them. No talk. In the bus. In the bus.
All of you?
No. Some sleep in the bus, some sleep in the house bottom.
The house bottom. What's under there? What's under there like?
But now go down, you will see it.
Just dirt?
Dirt under there. I put down something. Put it down pan, but I don't go under this. I'll tell something.
What is it like when night comes? The night seems longer?
Oh God. I saw me shut me eyes, my opinion look. You can't sleep.
Gary recounted the events of October 28.
You were on the inside of your house on the night of Hurricane Melissa?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we out in the room and me go see the rooftop just go up and it come down back. And me tell my wife, he said, boy, I'm not staying here, so you know. So we go around at the kitchen, and by we go around at the kitchen, we just watch the breeze go down at the gully there, so and just go down there, so and just turn and come back, and that's it. Me go see the roof lift off and the house just cave in pan the 5 Harry. So we have to run under that big bed there. Where there? See it there? I it save every life. See where it bust up there? And the bed save every life, make we not dead.
And the roof was almost on top of everybody?
Everybody, the roof flat on the whole arena of the house. I hear some have to go through. 6 area have to go through them, have to chop out it with machine. If you go through underneath there. And when we go under there, a flood water under there, they cover it.
Despite the life-changing event, Gary says he still finds reason to smile, reason to remain hopeful.
When the storm done, it done with me in it. I sit down on the rock stone and just fold me and just say laugh. Because me, I'm in life. See, once you're alive, you're hope. And that's how it come. I'm going to help you one still. Some ply and some zinc. Me alright.
Hurricane Melissa will be remembered not just for the destruction she caused, but also for the strength and resilience brought forth among us in the face of devastation. We choose each other. We choose unity. We choose hope. Jamaica will rise again. We always will. We always do. If you would like to assist anyone appearing in this show, please send us an email to the Alrick Show 2018@gmail.com. You may also donate via supportjamaica.gov.jm. That's the Government of Jamaica's official platform to mobilize support for Jamaica's relief and recovery efforts. Join us next week for part 2 of our post-Hurricane Melissa special edition.